After a mixed bag to start the season where we rarely ended up seeing the field but still ended up producing 3 touchdowns in the first 3 games of the season, we finally made our way up to wide receiver 2, and honestly, couldn't have come at a better time because as you can see this week, we're going to be taking on number 21 USC on the road. And honestly, even though I don't know if we're going to end up playing 3, 4, or even potentially 5 games in this video, we still got a couple of ranked opponents coming up. Obviously, like I said, we got USC this week, and then in 5 weeks, we end up having Penn State, who is number 3 right now. Hopefully, they're going to end up cooling off a little bit, but time will only tell. Not just that, but we also have Rutgers in a couple of weeks as well, who's 3-0. I know they're not ranked, but the fact that they're undefeated this season is a little worrisome. But honestly, with us at wide receiver 2, if we're out on the field for a little bit longer now, I think we're going to have a chance to put up some more points and be able to kind of put games out of reach before they end up becoming a really big issue. So, before we end up getting into this game against USC, needless to say, we got to do a weekly agenda. We do have 6 energy to be able to spend, which means we're going to be able to do a little bit of training. I'm going to check the health, and unfortunately the fact that we do have the 3 to be able to do more training and all that, our health would just end up going down, and I really do not want to have anything negatively impacting us for a game of this caliber. So let's just do that. Let's get our health all the way up so we have the low risk of injury and also no negative impact to any of our attributes. And we're also going to put 1 in leadership, and honestly, same thing there as well. Again, we really want to get that up to at least medium to at least get that coach trust to not be negative. It'd be really nice to not have that negatively impacting us either. But again, before we get into this game, we are going to be able to get a practice. We'll be able to actually up that coach trust, and hopefully sooner rather than later, we're going to end up making up to wide receiver 1. I know he's kind of got a nice little lead on us, but hopefully by the end of this video, we'll actually have a position battle to be able to get up to wide receiver 1. But that starts in this practice, and hopefully we can get the gold. So thankfully we will end up getting the gold, but I really wish our guys' hands were as good in the game as they are in these practices. And obviously I know he's not defended, so it makes a lot of sense, but I think that might be something that we end up upping now instead of the speed. Thinking about it a little bit, and yes, again, it would be really great to have more speed and be as fast as we possibly can on the field, but if we can't hold on to the ball, who cares how fast we can run, right? And we dropped a couple of passes in the last couple of weeks, and we would prefer not to do that anymore. So we do have 7 skill points, which means that we're going to actually be able to up the hands, which is great. That goes from an 84 up to an 89, which is great. That spec catch up at a 93, which is incredible. Again, we do really want to save for the quickness. That's going to be 11 skill points, so we need 9 to be able to get up there. But again, if we have a chance to maybe up the hands one more time, maybe we'll do that. But again, speed might be the next priority. I just wanted to make sure that we got the hands up, especially for this game right here. So, do you have this matchup against USC? Again, we are going to be on the road. Their own 1 in conference, 2-1 on the season, but still in the top 25. They're an 84 overall, so we are actually better on paper. Let's go out there and let's actually prove it. As wide receiver 2, how often are we actually going to be on the field? As thankfully we come back to that one, but we can't catch it. Again, that's why we ended up upping the catching ability that we have. So hopefully that's actually going to help out. Maybe that was just a bad pass. Either way, now we're going to go for the block. That should get us a couple extra snaps. I mean, granted, yes, we didn't get a first down, but still, at least we had a nice little block. A 3rd and 7. There we go. Oh, that was just... okay, that one was not on us. That one was just way out of reach, and unfortunately, we go 3 and out. But thankfully, as wide receiver 2, we are going to be on the field for a little bit longer. So, let's hope we can take full advantage of it. As thankfully, we get a gain of 6 there. I know that was nothing by us, but hey, at the very, very least, though, at least we're going to work it downfield a little bit. Still a tie game. Let's see if we can get our first reception of the day. Thankfully, we do. Little catch and run. We bounce off. And let's go. That was a weird little animation there at the end, but at least we got a first down. Maybe they just need to take us off the field to give us a little rest, just to put us back out there for a run play. Let's get a good block right here. Nice. We don't gain anything, but at least we didn't do anything wrong. All right, so we're probably not going to go the route that we're going, only because it's 3rd and 8. So come on, why? There we go. Okay, no, he did not throw where I thought he was going to throw it. We were trying to cut back across the field, and nope. 4th and 8. At least we're going to punt and pin him back. Obviously, that wouldn't matter because they ended up scoring, and now we're down, unfortunately. And he just... I don't even know what the hell that was, but he gets picked off. Thankfully, we get the ball right back, though. So at least we got that going for us. So let's see if we can just make up a little... Bro, I did not even call for that, and he still, like, underthrew us and threw another pick. It's back-to-back picks now. Maybe it would just keep us off the field or something. And they would only get 3 out of that, so at least that's a positive. But come on, we need to play better than this. Because we had a nice little block attempt. Wish we could have held that block a little bit longer, but hey, enough to be able to gain 8. That puts us in a much better situation here. So 2nd and 2. Hit me. Oh, you stop throwing it out of bounds, man. I thought this guy actually had some pretty good accuracy, but apparently I was wrong. So we're going to have to go to the air on this one on 3rd and 2. Again. And let's see if we can pick it up. I didn't think we were going to get it on the ground, so why not? Who are you even throwing to at that point, man? Dude, okay, maybe Wisconsin was the wrong choice. And now we only have 22 seconds to see if we can get on the board before the end of half. And hey, that's a great way to start it. And we're going to have to call a timeout on that one because we got 3 of them. Why not? We don't have a ton of time to play with, so let's get it down there and let's see what we can do to get some points. Almost in field goal range. But again, we really do want a touchdown, as unfortunately we are not going to get it there. But that is another first down. And I should have called our second timeout, but I didn't. That's all right. Snap the ball quickly. That was really dumb. And we're going to have to call a timeout. We're going to at least get 3 before the end of half. But man, this has been a really bad game for us. Well, at least our defense is actually playing well, though, because they end up getting the ball back pretty much right away after half. We got a chance to bring it within 1. Good block. Good block. And we only pick up 2. Let's go curls. I'm not a huge fan of it either with the way that our quarterback is throwing, and his lack of throw power. But that's okay. We still end up getting a first down and a fumble, but we still hang on to the ball at least. And excuse me, that was not a first down. That unfortunately is now a 3rd and 3. But now, I don't know if they're going to challenge who got it or if he ended up... Okay, well, regardless, it doesn't matter because whatever it was didn't get overturned. So, 3rd and 3, we need to just pick it up quickly. There we go. Finally! Our second catch of the day. I wish I could be more excited about it, but I'm not. The good news is we're going on a post here. So we can find a nice little gap right here, which we can, but we can't hold on to it. To be fair, that was thrown behind us. That was thrown behind us, but at the same time, we still should have been able to catch that. Let's go. That was a really bad screen. I would prefer not to do those again, and unfortunately, Coach was not happy with us because now he's taking us out on a 3rd and 10 too. Thankfully, we end up converting, so maybe we are the problem. And let's go. Come on, we need to get in the end zone here. We missed our block. Does Coach take us out for that one? You bet he does. But at least we get back on for 3rd and goal. On the 2-yard line, let's just do something to get a score. No. Dude, it wasn't even the guy that was defending us that slotted us down. That was just not great. And now we're going to have to kick another 3. I legit thought he was going to be way too focused on the guy that he was covering to be able to get to us, but nope, he still did. We only get 2 yards on that one, and like I understand why we're running because I feel like we're doing better on the ground than in the air, but come on, get us involved. All right, well, kind of. We're almost there. We were in the right area. We just were not the one who was targeted. But let's go. We're going on a drag. 3rd and 2. What are you doing? Like, I again, didn't call for that one. He threw that as we were meshing, and unfortunately that goes incomplete again. But again, our defense is clamped down, and that's the only reason why we're really still in this game right now. Well, let's go. We're down by 8. We got a nice little run right here. That's good. Good 7-yard gain on that one. I get it. I get it. It sets up for the play action, but on 2nd and 3, you really want to do that? There we go. There we go. Okay. A little more confidence now. We get taken off the field for not running the right route, but at least we have a first down. Just in time for some more play action. You'll love to see it. Let's go. Oh, hit me on the... Oh, no, you son of a bitch. You threw that way too late. And now we get punished for it. We do get another 3, so we have yet to find the end zone, but we're still at 12 points. And now we're down by 5. So come on now. Let's do this. Yeah, I know. I tried to call for that, and I'm glad he didn't throw it. Honestly, for a number of reasons, actually. For a number of reasons. Number 1, we weren't open. That would have been a pick. Number 2, I also think that he just doesn't have any confidence in us whatsoever. Let's go. Jet touch pass. Let's see if we can get that block. We do, but we end up losing 3 on it anyways. And I feel like we're running the same, 6 plays. But we're going back on the post. Let's see if we can get free. We do. There we go. Way to hold on to the ball, too. Come on, we should stay on the field for that one, but still going to take us off to rest. Thankfully, we did end up scoring, but so did they. So now we have a minute and a half to be able to respond, and I'm hoping that we can get a good release here, which we don't, but that's all right. We leave that wide open for him, and we are past midfield at the 45. You would think that after getting a good block, we would stay on the field. And he keeps us off for 2 plays, too. So now we got a 3rd and 10. We're going on slants, huh? Are you sure that's the right call? It is absolutely not. Now we have a 4th and 21. Are they taking us off the field? Why wouldn't we go for it at that point? I don't know. Terrible coaching. Terrible game in general, I'm not going to lie. But, hey, that's Wisconsin for you. I mean, we did have 1 drop pass, which still don't know if that was really a drop or if that was just thrown behind us. But still, 4 for 60, that's okay. Obviously, we would like to have more 100-yard games, and it would be nice to actually get a touchdown. But, man, in our first game against a top 25 opponent, we definitely did not show out. So not the way we want to start against a top 25 opponent, especially in conference, man. That's a rough first game to lose, but, again, we have a lot of conference games to come here. As you see, we're actually creeping up to wide receiver 1. I feel like maybe in a couple weeks we'll be able to actually challenge for it, but for now, let's just go out there and see what we can do. And it looks like we have an NIL offer. So, a local restaurant, huh? 2 energy up front, small leadership boost, and 10,000 followers? Why not? Who cares? We're lazy. If we get free food out of it, we'll take it. But now, thankfully, we do come back home. We're still in the top 25 for some bizarre reason. But we'll be taking on Purdue. This should hopefully be our first conference win, but time will only tell, right? So we get a little training in, upgrade that health, and now finally we do get into another practice. We have another gold here. That means that we should end up being able to, again, probably challenge for wide receiver 1 in probably 2 or 3 weeks. But we'll definitely see. Obviously, we're going to go with something we know we can get a gold in, so let's see what we can do to get up there as quick as possible. So 500 coach trust, that's great. That's going to bring us a little bit closer. Now, honestly, if we can maybe get a multi-score game in this one against Purdue, maybe we can actually climb up a little bit quicker up that coach trust. And if we can continue to get blocks like we've been getting, we'll still get a plus a couple for those. But, again, we're coming back home, facing Purdue. We win, we stay in the top 25, bizarrely, but we'll see. I don't know, Purdue's an 82 overall. They are 1-3, and they're notoriously bad in history. So, hopefully we can go out there and actually beat them, but the way that we played against USC, I don't know. So, for the most part, unless we really want to be selfish at a certain point on a 3rd down, I think we're just going to go with coach's plays. That's fine. We don't get a block attempt right there. But we do pick up 7 yards. It's really great to see. Now, question is, we are actually going to be the potential pass catcher here. So let's see what ends up happening. Hit me. Nope, we're just going to run it, and we're going to be just a little bit short. So now we got a 3rd down. For some reason, we're going to go play action here. I don't know if I necessarily agree with this, but who am I? I'm not a college coach. So let's send him in motion. And let's see if we can come back for the ball. There we go. Nice. I know, we ended up only with a couple yards on that one because we ended up running back, but hey, at least it's a first. Take as much coach trust as we can get because we didn't see the field after that. We came off the field after that drive, and unfortunately now, we're back on the field for a run play. where we end up missing a block. And because of that, coach takes us off the field again. Not gonna lie, I kind of like the way that Madden did it more because you're on the field pretty much the entire time. I get it's a little more realistic with the college and all that, but at the same time, man, that's frustrating. Oh, thank you. That's fine. That's going to be pass interference, baby. That's going to be pass interference. That comes back our way. Yeah, wave all you want, man. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. You bet we accept that. Are you kidding me? We're going to get taken off the field, but that's okay. We'll come back soon. And honestly, because he keeps taking us off the field, I'm changing the play on him. And you know what? I might not even run that route. Yeah, we might. It's all right. Let's do this. Nope. He ends up getting sacked. 3rd and 20 now. That's great. And why not? Let's take the wide receiver 2 off the field. Because it makes so much sense to take us off the field and not put us back in until the second quarter. Thankfully, we're up by 4, but still, nice catch right there. Get a good 5-yard reception. And look at that. Coach kept us in for 2 consecutive plays. Holy shit. Are my eyes deceiving me? 2nd and 5. Let's go. And the diving catch. That's incredible. Yeah, coach, you're keeping us on the field for that one. Look at us with the little pose. That's great. 1st and 10 though. Let's go. We're going for a run play on this one as we miss the block. All right, we're getting off the field. No. All right. Maybe we've earned our keep here. I don't know. Let's hope they go back in the zone. 2nd and 10. Oh, nice. Wide open. As we just get leveled ourselves. Holy cow. Yeah, I'd take us out of the game after that too. And like, we legit got leveled on that one. Now, if we could get a good release here, we might have a touchdown. Can we do it? Nope. But he does get it out to someone. And he gets it down to the 5-yard line. All right. Now we're in the red zone. So why not bring the big package in? Probably not the right terminology I should have used, but that's okay. We scored, but again, we don't get back on until like the beginning of the 3rd quarter. It's crazy. Man, wow. Great play by our receiver. Great catch and run too. Surprised. See, he got the release that we didn't. So that might actually have to be something that we kind of try to up as well. But still, 2nd and 7 now. We're on their side of the field. And let's go. We got ourselves a 1st down. Good thing we changed the play on that one. And see what happens when you take us off the field? Incompletion. 2nd and 10. Let's go. Come on. Hit me. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Great catch down to the 9. And now we're threatening to score yet again. Thankfully, we finally have a chance to potentially score. Now we might throw it into traffic, but that's okay. Well, maybe we should have waited a little bit longer, and now you take us out on 3rd down. And honestly, sometimes I need to remember, especially with this game, that, yeah, when we get down there like that, that might be our only chance. But let's go. Let's see if we can burn him off the line. We are not. He ends up throwing that short. And that, unfortunately, is going to be an incompletion. Honestly, part of the reason why we're taking off the field is probably because we keep changing the play and stuff like that. Coach doesn't like that, so maybe we actually experiment in the next game and we make it so that we don't... Let's go. We don't defy coach. But then again, we didn't do that there and we still get taken out on 3rd and 16. I mean, yeah, he could have been waving the white flag, but at the same time, though, come on. Now let's go. We get another good block right there. That's what I'm talking about. We hold it too, which means we should stay on the field. As we do. And it looks like we're just going to continue to go to the ground. Jeez, we got 4 receivers out there. Or no, I guess we have 3 in the tight end. Sorry, my bad. Either way, 2nd and 11. Good block right there as he just sheds off of it. And now we got a 3rd and 6. An RPO, are we sure about that? Ain't even going to us. Alright, we just need to block our asses off right here. We really do. Let's do it. There we go. Get that block. Oh, look at that. We seal the edge for the 1st down. And if that does not warrant us a potential either RPO or something right here, I don't know what the hell does, because that was just great. Wasn't expecting it either. But let's go. Now we can just run it yet again. Block attempt. We get +5 coach trust for that. I can appreciate that. And now We're changing the play. Sorry. We just run the ball so much. Why not? I'm selfish. 2nd and 5. Yeah, he ends up getting sacked on that one. That's rough. And yeah, now I see why he takes us out. Let's go. 1st down. We're on their side of the field. No, that gets picked. I honestly didn't know where I was going to go on that one. I tried to... You know what? I'm not even going to explain what I tried to do. No matter what, it was a stupid call. That was literally just a story of someone trying to do too much. And that somebody is me. Thankfully, that should be a 1st down. But it doesn't look like it is. Looks like we're going to be short. But we're going to get it on this one. 2nd and 3. We're just going deep. Get past him. There we go. Or we just come back. Unfortunately, we do go out of bounds. But at least it's another catch. We're just racking up that coach trust. If we were going to score, we would have had to do it right there. But unfortunately, we didn't. Still take down Purdue, though. We'll take the win. We go to 4-1. And, hey, we win our first conference game. Hey, look at that. Our strong safety was the one who ended up winning player of the game because of the interception. Pick 6. Just shows how terrible our offense was today. Yeah, Van Dyke only had 178 and an interception. Looks like we picked up our 2 touchdowns on the ground. Van Dyke got sacked a lot, though. We did have the most receptions on the team. That's great. But unfortunately, obviously not the leading receiver in general. We need to pick this up, man. 49 yards is pathetic. So good news is at least we're getting close up to wide receiver 1. We should be able to challenge for that pretty soon. But, man, again, we are not playing great. But, hey, look at that. Rutgers, same record as us, both in general and in conference. But still, we're the ones that are ranked. That's great to see. Now, for the weekly agenda, we're going to do our normal thing. We're going to do a little bit of training here. We do have 3 energy left. We do want to take all that wear and tear away. And then let's see what we can do to actually bring that leadership back up. All the way up there. Because look at that. +0 to coach trust, but at least we're not losing anything. That is the positive thing. So let's do that. Let's get into practice. Let's see if we can get that 500 coach trust. And let's see if we can get one step closer to wide receiver 1. So by the looks of it, he ended up getting a little boost to his coach trust as well. So maybe we're not going to be challenging for it as soon as I thought we were. Either way, though, if we have a big game against Rutgers, then maybe we can. But we'll see. We haven't played well yet in the last couple weeks, being wide receiver 2. Maybe we can actually pick it up this time. They're only an 81 overall. So if Rutgers gets 3 right off the bat, but we have a good chance right here. Or not. We pick up 0, but hey, at least we have a reception. That's +50 coach trust. And honestly, for trying to get to wide receiver 1, we'll take that. We'll take that all day. Let's see if we can go up. Oh, man. Well, we ran the right route. At least we had that going for us, but obviously, we did not get the ball. So 3rd and 10, they're going to go for the screen. Oh, that was stupid. I thought getting past him we were going to be fine, but that's my bad. Well, Rutgers gets another field goal, which means we need to do our best here to get in the end zone so we can try to take the lead. Ooh, looks like we're going on a nice little fade here. Let's see if we can end up getting it. Can we get a good release? Oh, man. Worst part is, like, bro, you needed to get that up. He wanted us. We didn't call for that. He just knew he had the throw. He just didn't make it. So 1st and 10. Nope. But hey, that might actually be a score, though. See, that's what I was hoping we were going to do. Unfortunately, we didn't do it, but at least we get in the end zone and we get a lead again. But then we don't see the field until the second half. Oh, make it make sense, coach. Make it make sense. What a catch, and we hold on to that, too. Come on. Coach, you need to reward us with stuff like that. Come on. Oh, I didn't necessarily mean with a screen, but okay. But let's go. Look at that. Not bad. We took a really weird route. I think we probably ran about 15 yards to go 5, but at least we got a good gain. Coach was going to go for a run. No, I'm changing this up, especially the way that we're kind of lined up right here. Let's go 3rd and 5. We need this. There. Gosh darn it. Dude, when you loft the fucking ball is literally not good. Come on. Oh my gosh. He didn't even throw it to us. Oh, I don't know why you're getting mad at me, man. You threw it to, like, the other shoulder. What the hell? Either way, maybe we can actually get it on the ground, which we get a really good gain on that one. But now we're facing a 3rd and 4. Got a corner strike here, but we've seen that we have not been playing well, so I don't know if he's even going to look our way. He should. Oh my gosh. Be patient. Where were you going with that? On 3rd down? And we're going to lose to Rutgers. You've got to be kidding me. This is embarrassing, man. Let's go. At least we saw the ball that time. 2nd and 5. All right, come on. Just get us some open space, please. Oh, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, I got to give him the credit on that one. That was not me at all. He just threw that to us. I didn't think that he was going to hit us. But thankfully he did. And look at that. Great 1st down right there. And we're actually starting to threaten to score. It's the best drive we've had all game. What in the hell is going on? Damn. Hey, good 6 yards though. And now you're going to take us out. You kidding me? So he took us out and then we didn't do anything with it, huh? So we're still down by 2 scores with 1:34 left. I honestly thought that he threw that to us, but apparently not. And we're pretty much down to our last ditch effort here. 3rd and 1. Should be going for it on 4th down anyways. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Hurry up to the line, baby. No, you're just going to take us out after that? The worst part is they didn't put us back in and we didn't even score on it. So we did all of that for nothing. That is horrible. We might be transferring after this year. I think that's a serious possibility because our quarterback threw for a 45% completion percentage. Only 226 with a touchdown and an interception, and he got bailed out on that touchdown because that was not his doing. We did end up leading the team in yards and receptions. That's great. But again, still held out of the end zone. That's not what we want to see. Need to do a little bit better than that, and we need to find the end zone in the next game. Good news is, after we end up getting through this week, we should end up having a chance at wide receiver 1. And honestly, that's going to be super exciting. Okay, so apparently we need to do more than just study hall, huh? Well, that's a little unfortunate. We're ineligible. Okay, so we're going to have to really work on that then. Okay, so now we're unprepared. We are ineligible, which means we're not going to be playing this week. But at least we do get a chance to practice. My bad. I thought maybe if we could just do the study sessions that we would be fine without studying, but oh well. So thankfully we do get the gold. And wait, why? Oh, because wide receiver 2 is above us now because we are academically ineligible. Which means that unfortunately, we're not going to be playing this week. So we're going to have to advance the week. That is unfortunate, but if we can get ourselves eligible for the next game, that is going to be Penn State, and I think that they're still ranked. So yeah, now we have mandatory study hall. That's fine, whatever. Thankfully, we are back to being eligible. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to go through the weekly agenda. I want to see where we're going to be at in terms of the depth chart at this point, because I don't know what being academically ineligible did for us. So let's get into practice. Let's see if we can try to get our wide receiver 2 spot back, or potentially get up to wide receiver 1. But I don't know if we're going to be able to after losing a little bit of coach trust. But thankfully, that actually does put us above 40 or 7,200, which is what he is at right now. So I think after this week, as long as we don't lose too much in this game against Penn State, we should end up being able to challenge for wide receiver 1. I don't think we're going to play the game yet. I think we're going to do that next time, but it's going to be a really big game. It's another top 25 team, and we need to find our way to get back up to the top 25 ourselves. It's going to be another conference game, and if we lose one more, I think we're completely out of the running for the conference championship, but we'll definitely see.